There was a time in my life when my heart was broken. My story started, obviously, I grew up in a Christian home. I knew my father and my mother loved the Lord, and they strived to lead godly lives. And I prayed a prayer with my mother when I was 6, and went forward the next Sunday and got baptized. I was baptized by my father because we had no pastor at the time, and so the deacon that he was got to baptize me, which was really exciting. And I believed what I was making a decision in my heart, that I knew the Lord was my Savior. But I was an infant in that. Just like in 1 Corinthians where it talks about the milk of the Word. I needed that milk at the time. And me being a mom, knowing that my child needs milk, but when he hits 6 months old, they're going to say, you can give him food. And in the same way, as a believer, I needed food as I matured, and I just didn't grow. I went to college, and I was stagnant. I was not seeing growth in my life, and I kind of decided to just put the Lord in the back seat for a while and kind of do my own thing. And I saw how different people live their life without the Lord, and maybe I could do that. Or in my freshman year of college, I kind of hit rock bottom, and I remember picking up this book. It was 50 Reasons Why Christ Died for Me. It was a John Piper book, and I looked at it, and I read the first one, and it was something that I knew. It was milk. It was like, I know this. And I threw it across my dorm room. I remember throwing it across my dorm room and getting angry and wanting to grow but not knowing how, and kind of finding myself lost in the midst of my faith, being challenged but not knowing how to grow in that. And I decided in that moment to make my commitment to follow Christ in a fuller and more complete way. I wanted to be an adult the same way my child needs me to help it grow. I needed other people in my life to help me grow. So I decided I should be in fellowship and be in a community, and I found myself growing. I found myself getting plugged in to groups of people who love me, and I seeked discipleship. And after some time, I picked up that book again, that 50 Reasons Why Christ Died for Me, and it became a feast. It was the Word unpacked, and it was the greatest meal I'd ever had. And I think so often we're content with that milk. And if my child just had milk, he wouldn't grow. He would be failure to sustain in that because and so many of us are failing in that. And I think that's where we have to just get into the Word and seek God and find those fellowships and communities and being discipled. And so there was a time in my life where my heart was broken and I was feeling lost and alone. But through God's design of community, my heart was mended and I felt complete.